Magic Art Matters here. I have just returned from MagicCon Atlanta 2025, which was a blast. If you ever have a chance to travel to such an event, I highly recommend it. Great times. Getting back into the groove now, I want to talk about this version of Faithless Looting, which was released about 4 years ago by now. It generated some controversy at the time because it seemed like problems in execution, but I don't think this really falls onto the artist. This seems like a failure of art direction or art production or whoever has the final say, because this should have been, there are mistakes that should have been corrected, or at least this should not have been printed to save the artist some embarrassment. And it's primarily in a discontinuity or a problem with the overall integrity of form and function here. I think that if we would have just had an equal execution of detail and approach in the back, which is a very flat, stylistic, stained glass kind of a file approach, we would have been good. But we see glimmers of hope in an execution of form and function here, where the artist is trying to create form with these value maps here. And so it lets us come to expect that this is going to be a realistic rendering, and the human form is going to have a faithful representation because of the way light wraps around the arm here, and there's darkness on the underside of the hands, which indicate a real sensitivity to where the light is coming from. Apparently, the light would be coming from here in this this approach here, but we don't have a uniform approach like that. We have flat items in the middle ground where the figure resides. This flat is cut out, flat right here. This does not match the approach in this portion of the figure that is the central. This is where our eye goes to begin with, and it's simply not consistent. Again, there's no, in this garment here, there is no wraparound light here. It's just a cutout. If the whole thing would have been done uniformly with the approach of the background, it would have been okay. If the whole thing would have been done with the form and function of the figure here, we would have had a better piece. Failure of art direction or art production. They should have saved the artist some embarrassment and nixed this.